Welcome. Y'all ready? It's going down. Ladies.
Akisha Lockhart here for allineedisonemic.com, and we're still at the AT&T Flagship store on Michigan Avenue. And sitting next to me is a friend and supporter of allineedisonemic.com, LaRoyce Hawkins. LaRoyce, how are you?
I can't complain. I'm just glad All I Need Is One Mic and She Got a Show is in the building. That's a pleasant surprise. I was like, oh, snap, it's official now. I mean, this whole demonstration is, like, important.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that. So the first question I have is more like you got to complete this, okay? Raindrop.
Drop top.
We're going to leave it at that?
Yeah.
So, all right, next one. So you're in season 4, correct, of Chicago PD. Take us back. Let's go back to when you first got the call that you landed the role. What was that like?
That was probably one of the most powerful and special moments of my life. I've never felt, I don't remember ever feeling like so overwhelmingly grateful. Every season I become more and more grateful, but in that moment I was so overwhelmed with just, love and appreciation. And, I just thought about, the grind leading toward that moment. I thought about my family. I thought about, all the things you think about, the good times, the interesting times, the times you learned from. And, it kind of all culminated into that phone call when they said, this is what's going on. And I'll never forget how grateful I felt. I feel grateful to be here at AT&T. It's an interesting story. I remember I had a buddy of mine who used to be a manager at AT&T back when I was in college, like really before, like I didn't really have I didn't have much money. And so what happened was I would walk into AT&T like every other week, like finessing him to try to like push my phone bill up. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have the bread for the phone bill at the moment. You know what I mean? Ultimately, AT&T had to terminate our relationship because, things got carried away, what I'm saying, as far as my finances were concerned. And I think I just got out of collections from AT&T, for real. But I was so grateful for today because it's like, things.
Security didn't stop you at the front door.
Security didn't stop me at the front door. I came at AT&T and everybody was cool. I don't think I owed them any bread. And so, but just to have it here at like the biggest AT&T probably on the block, and for these people to be here, just to be in this space under totally different circumstances, it's powerful.
I appreciate that. So, if you could change roles with any other character on Chicago PD, who would you want to? Like Dick Wolf text message you right now, like LaRoyce, you have to switch roles. Who would you want to and why?
I would want to be Platt. Honestly, I would love to be Platt. I want to sit there at the desk and just, be funny and just give people problems and just make people's days or ruin people's days. Or, I think Platt is one of my favorite characters just because of, how the writers are truly able to like manipulate her comic relief. I think is dope. And so, yeah, I would love to do that. And it's easy. It's like you just sit behind the desk and just kind of groove. Like Platt doesn't really do that much. No offense to, she's amazing at how she does it. But, yeah, it's a pretty dope schedule.
Okay, so our last question I'm going to ask you, and we've done this before, but I want you to let all the aspiring actors out there know they would love to be in your shoes and follow the path that you follow or something very similar to it. What's the single piece of advice you can give them to keep them encouraged and going?
Single piece of advice. I say this a lot. I say this all the time. And one of the things that definitely motivates me and keeps me going is to continue to put my faith over my feelings. Especially as artists, oftentimes our feelings get in our way. Our feelings, even though our feelings like motivate a lot of what we do, our feelings and our emotions are a big part of why we, have to get it out there into the world and like express ourselves. Those are the same feelings though that can hold us back oftentimes. You know what I'm saying? And so I think as artists, it's important to remember when to make sure that our faith is in the forefront and that our feelings take the backseat and that our faith is always going to allow us to keep waking up and just keep doing our thing, keep doing what we love. Our faith is going to remind us that we are talented, that we are powerful, that we're pretty, that we're handsome, that we're strong. You know what I'm saying? Like all those powerful things that we need to remind ourselves that we are. That's what our faith is for.
I posted a question on our Instagram, and I asked everybody, who would they want me to interview for this upcoming season, and your name popped up. They wanted you back. So you guys got him back. I mean, this wasn't anything planned. The faith, like the cards, everything worked out, so he's back. Yes.
Got on the same page and got it cracking like chapped lips. You feel me?
We did. So for allineedisonemic.com, I'm Akisha Lockhart, and let them know who you are.
I go by the name of LaRoyce Hawkins. We ain't playing.